Hello again, so this is the second part in my favorite Baroque sonatas, and this is for the intermediate level. So this is about grade 5 to 6 and yeah, grade 5 to 6. Right, so we start off with another Marcello, and this one is the Sonata on F, Opus 2, number 1. And this you can play the entire sonata. So its first movement is like a little French overture style. The second movement has got this interesting conversation with the bass line. The third movement you get all this interesting trills, and the third is this jolly jig, and you can play a lot around with your dynamics. I'll leave a snippet of each. And allegro. Allegro. And allegro. So the last allegro is actually a jig. Oh, sorry. So this is the same as the Thorner with Sonata on F I mentioned in my previous video. If you don't buy anything else, do buy this one. Right. The next book is a little album, Sonatas by Old English Masters. This one is volume 2. So the first one is a sonata by G Croft. This is a very interesting piece because it's only like one movement. Here at the end it changes of time signature. So you've got there's a sort of minuet theme and variations, and it turns into a jig at the end. What this piece also have is your introduction to a nice passaggio patterns. I'll give you a spit here and there. A bit of the passaggio. Oh. And the jig at the end. Very nice. In the same album there is a Sonata on F by Purcell. It's a bit longer than a usual sonata. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements. It's very nice. And then at the end there is a sonata by Valentine. I think if you are of a grade 5-6 level, the last jig will be nice to play. I'll give you a snippet here and there from the Purcell Sonata, from a second movement Largo. Allegro. And so on. And then the final movement, also an allegro. Okay, so the order I give them now is not necessarily the best order to learn them. I think the Croft is actually quite difficult. Perhaps you can do the Marcello, then the Purcell, then the Croft. My next one is, I think, the most difficult one for this level. It is the Sonata in F by Telemann, and it's mostly because of its range. It's all the way from low F to high C. The number for this one is from TWV 41 F2. It's from the Getruie Music Meister. The second movement is your first slow movement that you'll get where you need to add a bit of your own ornaments. The rest is also very nice. Second movement. And the last movement. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that high C. So yes, it takes the high C. This piece usually shows me when my students need a new recorder, because if they've been playing on the same instrument since I started and they reach this sonata and their thumb hole is quite worked out, they won't be able to reach the high notes that easy. So it's an F major, so this is this perfect sonata for the treble recorder. It's just, you know, so much fun to play. In the same album there's B-flat sonata. It's TWV 41 B3, and the entire sonata is in canon with a bass line. So either the bass line starts and the recorder echoes, or the recorder starts and the bass line echoes. It's not one of Telemann's best works, but it's a very interesting work chamber music wise. Right, last one is Veracini Sonata Settima. This is actually prescribed for a lower grade. I'm not sure by which exam body. This is the wrong part. Let's see now. Yeah. So this is from UNISA, the University of South Africa. It says for grade 4. I would use this for grade 5 or perhaps grade 6. The trouble is it's a difficult key. It's in G minor. So you've got the E flat, F sharp, E flat, F sharp a lot of places. So it's a bit uncomfortable to play, but it's a very beautiful piece. I think also I would only use the first 3 movements, perhaps not the last one. The rhythm was very weird. I'll give you a snippet. So it's lovely. Next. Yes, this even got the A flat, so this is quite uncomfortable. That's why I wouldn't use it for a lower grade. You need to be quite fluent in G minor and then even F minor for this piece. I know there's another Veracini also for a lower grade that's also in a very uncomfortable key. So if you want to check out the Veracinis prescribed by ABRSM, Trinity College London or UNISA, I will just place these Veracinis a bit later on. In my next one about early advanced music, I'm using more Veracini, so you can look out for that.